దని తోం తన తన దరన తదారే దని తోం తన తన దరన తదారే దని తోం తన తన దరన తదారే దని తదారే తదాని తదరే దాని తోం తన తన దరన తదారే దని తోం తన తన దరన తదారే యాలేమో ఎలయల గలాలయ లేమో ఎలయల గలాలల తన దరన తన దరన తదాని తగడ తిరగడ తగడ గాంద 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 తోం తన తన దరన తదారే దని తోం తన తన దరన సని గమ 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 గమ
ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆಗೆ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A glorious mark of a century of service, a pride in being one of the 5 foremost chambers in the entire nation, the oldest parent chamber in any state in India. This is our Federation of Karnataka Chambers of Commerce and Industry, in short FKCCI, the brainchild of Bharata Ratna Sir M. Vishwesvaraya. Ladies and gentlemen, bringing together the industry, trade and service sectors in Karnataka, FKCCI constantly works towards higher goals in our commerce and industry scenario. This evening marks a very, very remarkable step in this direction, as this evening we have the spotlight on Karnataka Vision 2025, heading towards $1+ trillion, a vibrant economy. And ladies and gentlemen, to enlighten us in this direction, a special address is on our way by none other than Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri Basavaraj S. Bommai, sir. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ನೀಡಿ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ FKCCI ಪರವಾಗಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಗೌರವದ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಅ ಹಾರ್ಟಿ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಕಪಲ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಸೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸಮಾರಂಭದ ಶುಭಾರಂಭ. ಎದ್ದು ನಿಲ್ಲೋಣ, ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸೋಣ.
जय भारत जननीय तनु जाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ, जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ, ಭೂದೇವಿಯ ಮಕುಟದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ, ಗಂಧದ ಚಂದದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಗಣಿಯೇ, ರಾಘವ ಮಧುಸೂದನರವತರಿಸಿದ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನು ಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ, ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ, ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ, ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ, ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ಜಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನು ಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಶಂಕರ ರಮನುಜ ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ, ಬಸವೇಶ್ವರ ಮಧ್ವರ ದಿವ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಷಡಕ್ಷರಿ ಪೊನ್ನ, ಪಂಪಲ ಕುಣಿಪತಿ ಜನ್ನ, ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ಯಾಸರ ಮಂಗಲ ಧಾಮ, ಕವಿ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳ ಪುಣ್ಯ ರಾಮ, ನಾನಕ ರಾಮಾನಂದ ಕಬೀರರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನು ಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಕೈಲಪ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳರಾಳಿದ ನಾಡೆ, ಕಂಕಣ ಜಕಣರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಬೀಡೆ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಾವತಿ ತುಂಗ, ಕಾವೇರಿಯ ವರರಂಗ, ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ವಿವೇಕರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನು ಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ, ರಸಿಕ
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಇನ್ನೀಗ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ದಯಮಾಡಿ ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗಿಸಬೇಕು. ಆ ಮುಖೇನ ಈ ಚಿಂತನಾರ್ಹ ಸಂಜೆಗೆ ಶುಭ ಚಾಲನೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೋರಿಕೆ. Lighting of the ceremonial traditional lamp by Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri Basavaraj, Bommai, sir.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a practicing chartered accountant with 3+ decades of rich experience in the field. Serving the community at large in the field of health, education, especially youth empowerment, has always been his passion. He is the recipient of honorary doctorate from the Tumkur University in recognition of social service. With regards to FKCCI, he records 20 full years of committed service to FKCCI as chairman of different committees, and presently he is the president of FKCCI, Dr. C.A. I.S. Prasad, Illor Sundaram Prasad. He takes pleasure in welcoming all of you to this wonderful evening. Dr. Prasad, please.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಎ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಬಸವರಾಜ ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿ ಸರ್, ಮೈ ಕೊಲೀಗ್ಸ್ ಗೋಪಾಲ್ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ, ರಮೇಶ್ ಚಂದ್ರ ಲೋಟಿ, and Hon'ble Minister for Urban Development, Shri Bharati Basavaraj sir, the past President Talla Venkatesh and Chairperson of Membership Committee Balakrishna, the illustrious past Presidents, the Chairman of various committees, office bearers of District Chambers of Commerce and Industry from all the 30 districts, all the Presidents of 51 industry associations, 50 trade organizations and social service organizations and industrialists and invitees, and special welcome to Dr. Rahul Rai from US. He has come all the way to listen to our CM. Print and electronic media, invitees, friends, ladies, gentlemen. At the outset, we are extremely happy and thankful to our Honorable Chief Minister. In spite of his busy schedule, has accepted our invitation and agreed to address all our members, organizations on Karnataka Vision 2025, way forward to make Karnataka a vibrant economy and to achieve 1 trillion plus economy by the reforms of state government. Sir, we are very happy that we have the presence of illustrious past presidents, chairman of various committees, and office bearers of all the district associations, industry, and many would like to listen to your address on this topic. FKCC, as you know, that established in the year 1960 by Bharat Ratna Sir M. Vishwesvaraya, is committed to develop the state in economic sectors, industry and service trade organizations, and this has been continuous last 105 years, served the members of trade industry by the illustrious past presidents been present here, and also all the managing committee members since last century, and marching towards the serving the trade industry in next century. FKCC also conducts various workshops and also bring various suggestions to policies to the government and disseminate the knowledge of several laws governing trade industry. Sir, the 14th edition of Manthan, first time covering the South India have received 625 teams in line with your vision of startup capital of Karnataka, where we've been invited 625 teams from South India. Sir, two institutions, Udan of New Horizon and Atal Incubation Center, has come forward to provide the seed money for the eligible startup of the month-end business plan. 12 crores is the seed money which they have come forward in line with the state government support, sir. Honorable CM is an engineer by qualification, industrial by profession, and has a tremendous experience being in the industry, society, and active politics with a deep knowledge in the industry economics, irrigation, agriculture, finance, because he is an industrialist, he knows what the trade industry needs. So we do not have to make submission what the industry needs. Honorable Chief Minister will always have a visionary and take the Karnataka into Nava Karnataka towards Nava Bharat in the years to come. Sir, since last 7 months of your assuming charge of office of the Chief Minister of Karnataka, you have been very actively supporting every sectors of society, along with many initiatives and open for suggestions, including the investment in climate and other economic sector. Here I would like to mention, sir, the Karnataka Economic Survey brought out, released by you, has immense potential and given a direction for the state government, what should be the way forward, and accordingly, in your budget, the state budget of 2022-23, you have been considered all the recommendations, be it in education sector, be it the one district, one product, be it infrastructure at all the districts, and also giving trust for agriculture reforms, the education reforms, and again, the infrastructure. Sir, with your recommendation, the Union Finance Minister has been provided the first time more than 50,000 crores in addition to 4,50,000 credit guarantee for the MSME. Welcome, sir. We would like to congratulate you and your team under your leadership for handling the COVID-19 pandemic most effectively, and Karnataka was a role model for other states in handling both pandemic control. Here I would like to acknowledge and sincerely thanks our Honorable Prime Minister of India who has been taken the decision to allow the Indian produce. Our health ministry has been here, vaccinated 100 crores population, and your government this time in the COVID-3 and COVID-2 allowed the industry to function without any lockdown by strictly following COVID norms. I request all of you to give a clap for the Chief Minister for considering the request of FKCC and all the industry body, because CM knows what the industry needs. We also acknowledge the support extended to MSME industries, especially the affected industries, the hotel industries, and again MSME by waiver of fixed charges, and again the partial waiver of property tax. However, I would like to bring to your knowledge, sir, there are many other affected industries like cinema, and again the convention halls and education institution will submit before you to consider all that affected sectors at par with the hotel and the MSME for the consideration for you to give the partial waiver. And Hon'ble CM is also kind enough to reduce the fuel charge in line with Government of India. But all of you are aware of the Ukraine-Russia crisis, but we only hope that it will be resolved earlier. Thereby, the state and central government will see that the petrol and diesel prices will not enhance. But I request Honorable Chief Minister to see that the taxes imposed on petrol diesel will be maintained same. Honorable CM sir is also head of group of ministers of GST. We are very fortunate that is heading the group of ministers of GST Council. The first relief, Honorable CM with the using good office to see that the GST slab rate of textiles deferred from 5% to 12%. I think this is a very good move by Honorable Chief Minister in recommending GST Council. Sir, Government of India has announced wonderful packages, Atmanirbhar scheme, 20 lakh crores package and extending credit guarantee of up to 5 lakh crores. And this budget been earmarking 50,000 crores for affected industries. However, when the MSME goes to the bank, because of the CIBIL rating, they are not able to get the supportive. We request Honorable Chief Minister to provide either interest-free loans or subvention interest scheme for MSME to revive in the state of Karnataka. Sir, we will assure you through the district chambers of commerce and industry, through all the industry trade organizations present here, we will work along with the government and contribute towards development of the state with your vision of implementing one district, one product, and to make Karnataka a vibrant economy. Well, we are thankful to you for presenting one of the most promising budget for the Karnataka state, focusing on infrastructure, and also we've been very acknowledged the intention and the vision, and again the support by Honorable Chief Minister by not increasing the taxes, but however we've been made a request to consider in few sectors, affected sectors, to reduce the taxes, that we're going to make a presentation. Sir, your dream of converting Karnataka, Nava Karnataka to have Navabharat, when the country celebrates 75th year of independence, we are all going to support your vision. Vision of development is shown by more allocation of for infrastructure development required for economic growth, GDP, and also employment opportunities. Here I would like to mention, sir, Karnataka is the most compliant state and second highest in the GST collections, thanks to all the taxpayers and tax administrators. And when we met the Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, when Union Finance Minister has come, very happy to share that Karnataka has been achieved and achieving 1.6 lakh crores on the direct tax collections. This means there is a potential of Karnataka state government to contribute by your reforms. And first time in the Union Finance Minister, when Finance Minister has been announced the 1 lakh crores for PM Gati Shakti project, I think we have been also made a request to Finance Minister, since Karnataka state contributing for the highest tax collection and everything, the 1 lakh crores should be more provision for Karnataka state. And we are leading the delegation of 40 past presidents and chairmen to the Delhi to meet Karnataka MPs and all the ministers to impress upon we need support of central government to infrastructure, because the 7 engines growth of rail, road, mass transport, airports, your vision to bring the double formats of income, one district, one product, and again connectivity for all, and bringing almost like the food parks, and again identify 6 townships in the districts and all the industrial sectors is a very welcome move, sir. And again, startup capital, all of you know that last year it was $1 billion, and last year, I think last time it's $50 billion. Our Honorable Chief Minister has got vision and dream to support startup capital. He is going to bring the global best universities across all the districts. That is the best of things which any Honorable CM can dedicate for the students of all the students in districts. So may I request again to acknowledge the CM efforts in putting the efforts of bringing the education. And you know that we have been undergone challenges in the COVID pandemic. Honorable Chief Minister has been provided 13,000 crores for the health infrastructure. Many hospitals are here. I'm sure that all of you are going to get benefit. Sir, your state budget talks about infrastructure, the education, agriculture sectors, and again rural development. And again, your dream projects are included in 22-23, the Trust for Ease of Doing Business, sir. When this is the one of the most important that think, as per Karnataka Economic Survey, you have been rightly addressed in the budget. To do the ease of doing business, we request our Honorable Chief Minister to abolish the trade license, which is earning not even 50-60 crores, by which I think all the trade and industry members is going to get benefit. And certainly, we, the industry body, trade body, will compensate and pay the higher taxes or compensate the revenue, because now GST collection been increased 20% more. I request the Honorable Chief Minister in ease of doing business to do. Sir, occupation certificate, one side we want to increase the manufacturing. There are 4,500 applications pending by the existing industrial units seeking enhanced power from the power sector. I think our Pollution Control Board, Shri was also here. We've been attempting last 3 years by ordinance. I think we are allowing all the 4,000 industries to get the additional power for the existing units. Thereby, they are going to contribute for the manufacturing. I request our Honorable Chief Minister, already been assured in the Cabinet, I think we are going to get the relief. We are very grateful to Honorable Chief Minister for the 3 important things. First ever in India, bringing the industrial reforms, allowing the industries to buy the agricultural lands, which never been there last 70 years. Again, many have been faced the problem of KEDB getting absolute sale deed. Our Honorable Chief Minister has been taken initiative to allow the industries on allotment by investment of 50% to see that the allottees will get absolute sale deed, which is a long pending demand of all the industries. And I'm sure that from the time SAR has been assumed in 7 months, the great relief has been given to all the industries, given the trust and hopes for the industries to make investment. Here again, I would like to mention, sir, you have been kind enough to initiate and bring the separate slab for the property tax for the industries. Here, I would like to, I think our urban development minister also been here. Last time we had a discussion with the Inter-Minister of Industry, Commerce, Urban Development, MSME and DPR. I request our Honorable Chief Minister before implementation to have a joint meeting, invite all the stakeholders. We formed all the districts, 30 districts have representative of taxation experts. We will come and submit your view. We'll see that the government will get the revenue what they've been budgeted. Only thing is that bring the unified tax system across Karnataka, sir. Sir, you have seen the skill development. Thanks to Government of Karnataka for having allotted 1.6 acres in 2016. We want to bring up the Center of Excellence at par with international because Karnataka is known going to be artificial intelligence, industry 4.0, the digital economy, and again the trust for agriculture economic development. I urge upon the government of Karnataka to contribute or create a fund for us by which we are sure that the industry and the trade organization will certainly make good 5 times of it because we are going to bring the expertise and create more employment for the rural district and thereby they are going to get more employment. Sir, we are marching towards Nava Karnataka, Nava Bharat. We are also marching towards 75th year of independence, Azad Ke Amrit Mahotsav. Our Honorable Prime Minister has been talked about the Skill India, Stand Up India, the Young India. I think Karnataka is always first in implementing national education policy, sir. We would like to, through all the Vice Chancellors and all under your leadership, would like to have a youth entrepreneur summit for the aspirational youth, the final year students, and dedicate that program for Young India to Honorable Prime Minister under your leadership. We finally would like to sum up that Honorable Chief Minister is being industrialist as an experienced person, knows what industry needs, and I'm sure that the revenue of government will increase by our compliances. And one more issue of the concern for MSME revival is, one is funding, the other is the real increase of steel price and other raw materials on day-to-day like Sensex. I think the Prime Minister of India has directed NSCC, the person is here, but we are not able to get any relief because if we make the Indian for bulk production or bulk requirement, they are going to give lesser rate. Whereas the MSME, especially the peanut industry association being here, they are verge of closure. I request to have the hearing from them, a separate meeting, and see that how we can address and make the revival of industry. Finally, before I conclude, and my welcome, ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಮಹಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, now after a long time, 5 months, I've been requesting and the time for us to get. And important, most important, we have got Infrastructure Minister, Urban Development. I extend on behalf of all of you a warm welcome to Shri Basavaraj, sir. And we are all been here fortunate. We are all here. We are fortunate to have with us because today we are living and been attending this program because of the health care by our Honorable Minister for Health, Shri Sudhakar sir here. I do not know how to make sincere thanks and acknowledgement. I extend warm welcome to Sudhakar sir and all the past patients and industry association, print and electronic media. And I would like to and we all like to hear our Honorable Chief Minister vision of Karnataka. And I would like to conclude my vote of welcome by, I would like to conclude my welcome because I have been prepared many thanks to our CM. Today, CM has been in the budget session proactive and came here only because of seeing all the smiles on the face of all the industry trade organization. So I welcome you all, sir. Thank you, sir.
Valuable inputs and warm welcome note by the President, Dr. Prasad. He now presents bouquets, smiling flowers to all our revered guests on behalf of FKCCI. ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾನನೀಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರು ಇದನ್ನು FKCCI ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾನನೀಯ ನಗರಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಸಚಿವರು ಶ್ರೀ ಭೈರತಿ ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಮಾನನೀಯ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೆ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಸರ್, may I request Dr. Prasad sir to to hand over the concept paper on FKCCI Center of Excellence and post-budget submission to Honorable Chief Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, handing over concept paper on FKCCI Center of Excellence and also post-budget submission. ತಮ್ಮ ಆರಂಭಿಕ ನುಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಈ ಕುರಿತು ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ and the concept paper has been submitted. Before we listen to his guiding words, ಮಾನನೀಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಆಗಮನ ಮತ್ತು ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿ FKCCIಗೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಲವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅವರ ಕುರಿತಾಗಿ, ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಕುರಿತಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪುಟ್ಟ ಕಿರುಚಿತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ 6 months of successful journey of Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri Basavaraj Bommai ji. ಅನ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯ ನಿಮಿತ್ತ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ತೆರಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನೇರ ಅವರು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿತ್ ಅ ಬಿಗ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಪ್ಲಾಸ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಆನರಬಲ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಒಂದೇ ಹಾಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯ, ಅನುಭವಿಯ ಮತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ FKCCI ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ದಿಗ್ಗಜರನ್ನು ನೋಡುವಂಥ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಚ್ಛೆಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರು ಭಾಳ ದಿವಸದಿಂದ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸರಿಯಾದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಖಂಡಿತ ಬರ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಬಜೆಟ್, ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಂವಾದ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇಂದಿನ ಈ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಸಚಿವ ಸಂಪುಟದ ಸಹೋದರರಂಥ ಭೈರತಿ ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಅವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರೇ, FKCCI ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಂಥ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಿರಿಯ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಂಥ ಗೋಪಾಲ್ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರೇ, ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಲೋಹಟಿ ಅವರೇ, ಹಿಂದಿನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂಥ ತಲ್ಲಂ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಸುಂದರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಬೋಯಿ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ, ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ, ಬಂಧು ಭಗಿನಿಯರೇ, ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜನತೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲರಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೀ, ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮನಿ, ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಈಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಮಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವೇ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಇತ್ತು, ಇವತ್ತು ನೀವು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ವೆಲ್ತ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಇದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಗ್ರೋಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಅವನು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ತೊಡಿಸಿ ದುಡಿಸದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ದುಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ವೆಲ್ತೂ ಬರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲು ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜನ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಬೆಳೀತದೆ. ದೆರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಏನೋ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಭ್ರಮೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವಿರಬಾರ್ದು. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಗ್ರೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಟು ದ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟೀಸ್. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಈಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್, ನಾಟ್ ಮನಿ, ನಂಬರ್ 1. ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗಾದೆ ಇದೆ, ದುಡ್ಡೇ ದೊಡ್ಡಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ. ದುಡ್ಡೇ ದೊಡ್ಡಪ್ಪ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕಾಮನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗಾದೆ ಇದೆ. 21ನೇ ಶತಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಅದೊಂದು ಕಾಲ ಇತ್ತು, ದುಡ್ಡಿದ್ದವರು ಈ ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನು ಆಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅವ್ರು ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನು ಆಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅಲೆಕ್ಸಾಂಡರ್ ಕಥೆಯನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಣ್ಣ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ರಾಜ್ಯ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸಣ್ಣ ರಾಜ್ಯ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದುಡ್ಡು, ದೊಡ್ಡ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರದ ಬುದ್ಧಿ, ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನು ಆಳಿದರು 16-17ನೇ ಶತಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು 21ನೇ ಶತಮಾನ. ದುಡ್ಡೇ ದೊಡ್ಡಪ್ಪ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ದುಡಿಮೆಯೇ ದೊಡ್ಡಪ್ಪ. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್, ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ನರೇಷನ್. I want to change the narration of all about everything is about money is nothing but the people's activity behind that money. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಈ ಬಜೆಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ತಮ್ಮ ವಿಷನ್ 2025 ಭಾಳ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ವಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. 3 ವರ್ಷದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ 2 ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ತೆಗಿಯೋಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ 3ನೇದು ಬಂದುಬಿಡ್ತದೆ, ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ FKCCI ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಚ್ಛೆಪಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಒಂದು 10 ವರ್ಷದ್ದೊಂದು ವಿಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾರು ಇರ್ತಾರೋ ಯಾರು ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ದ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಶುಡ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. There is a very big inertia in this country, in this state, and that inertia is driving us. What is that inertia? Inertia to grow, inertia to achieve more, that urge, that is driving us to grow, and you have to keep that urge alive. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಯಂಗ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸು ಪಾಪ 20, 22, 23 ವರ್ಷ. ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಆರ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. ಎಸ್ ಅಂದರು. Are you all, is your stomach belly full? Ande, yes andru. Then you're useless ande. If your belly is full, if you are satisfied, then you can't grow. You can't grow. Therefore, to achieve something, something more than what is achieved, is the character of growth. And I am really very happy and proud. The Karnataka Trade and Commerce Community has continued this journey in all kind of good and bad times, and they have stood by when there was a tough time. They stood by their values. ನಾವು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೇಡರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಾಂಬೆಗೆ, ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾ, ದಿಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರು ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರು, ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ನಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ರೆಪ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್. ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಂದು ಅಸೆಟ್ಟು. ಅದನ್ನು ಓವರ್ ಅ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ಐ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ರಿಲೈ on your reputation, on your commitment, and I rely on your hard work. If at all we make projections in our budget, we make the projections on the growth of agriculture, industry, and service. And trade is there in all the three. And we make benchmarks depending on the previous year's performance. And every time our budget size is increasing. In spite of COVID, the budget size is increased. Why it is increased? Because you people have performed in the time of difficulties of COVID also. And you have kept up the benchmark. That's why we are keeping a higher benchmark this year. So, whatever has been shown as a kind of a achievement, your role, your contribution is of the highest order, I should tell you. Highest order. And my government recognizes it and appreciates it. Now, what is the duty of my government? Having such a trading community, my duty is to see that whatever the difficulties you are facing time and again, with some new regime of taxes or some new regime of compliance, there are a lot of issues. We have to ease them out. Not only the taxes, we have to ease the way of doing business, and you should feel free and trade. It is not a question of only profit and loss. It is a question of a sense of achievement should be there in each transaction. There is another question in front of a lot of people, whether the state should be rich or the people of the state should be rich. The answer is very direct. If the people of the state are rich, then the state will become rich. A rich state doesn't mean a rich people, but certainly a rich people of the state means rich state. So once again, people are most important. They are centric of growth. And that is my belief. And that is the new narration of my government. That's what Nava Karnatakadinda Nava Bharata. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರು ಕೆಲವೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಮೆಮೊರಂಡಮ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗೂ ವಿಲ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಟು ಇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಆಬ್ಸ್ಟಕಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ very smooth and fair trading will be done in such a way that you will be always encouraged to do more business. But one thing I must say, unfair means of doing business is not in my agenda. It is not in my agenda. Let there be very clear in this. But I believe the trade, I believe the commerce. Therefore, my regime, in spite of not putting any new taxes, why have not put tax? There was a debate and hardly any, for a state nowadays there is nothing much to put a tax except in excise and petrol and other things. When GST regimeನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮೋಟರ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸೈಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ we have to give a chance for the people who are the center of our economy. 2 ವರ್ಷ ಕೋವಿಡ್ನಿಂದ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ರಂಗದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಟು ರಿವೈವ್, ರಿಕೂಪ್, ರಿಬೌಂಡ್. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಯಾವುದೂ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಲಿ, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ there are certain fundamentals. Number one, the tax should be affordable. Number two, the tax should be equitable. Number three, the tax should be purposeful. Number four, the tax should be accountable. These are the 4 principles to levy a tax. So, we know that people can't afford now. And time is there to see that through the growth, the purpose is served, the equitable is served, and we should have proper accounting. Therefore, I said, we will have budget size increase, our revenue receipts will increase, but no tax. So a lot of people said, how can you have more revenue without taxes? The concept of getting more revenue through more tax is over. The days are over. We have to have more business, more trade, and a very good ecosystem to carry on more business and more trade. That will earn us the resources. That will earn the receipts. For example, I gave my officers certain targets, revised targets in the month of December. And I told them, see, you need not really go after anybody, but use your intelligence, and you see the potential of a trade. Don't look into individuals. Look into the potential of the trade and see the gap and do the corrections. And that exactly has been done. Therefore, we are breaching all our revenue receipt targets, except in motor vehicle. We are breaching all our targets in spite of 6 months of COVID this year. In spite of COVID, 6 months this year. This is a tax efficiency. There is now, post-COVID, a tax buoyancy is there. And that buoyancy once again comes from the people, from you. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಷನ್ 2025 ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ 2025 ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆನ್ ದ ರೇಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವರ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ $5 trillion ಎಕಾನಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ $1 trillion to $1.5 trillion ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಸಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ವಿಷನ್. And in that, there are a lot of sub-plans. Our trade will grow, our GDP will grow double digit by 2025. We are almost 9.5% we are expecting next year. Therefore, our GDP will be double figure by 2025. Our budget will be revenue surplus, fiscal discipline will be maintained, and there will be economic growth beyond bounds, and there will be total improvement in our agriculture, in our industry and services, because 1% growth in agriculture will trigger 4% growth in manufacturing and 10% in services. Therefore, lot of the so-called experts were asking, how is this? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಹತ್ತಿರದಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಬರೀ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೃಷಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಆದರೆ you should remember, farmer is not only a producer, farmer is also a consumer. The highest population depending on farm, still 60% of the population depends on the farm. And if farm products get good rates, if agriculture grows, then the buying power of a farmer increases, is a consumer. Then where it goes? It comes to the market. And once it comes to the market, it triggers the manufacturing. Let it be a garment or a motorcycle or whatever it is. And once a car is manufactured, motorcycle is manufactured, garment is manufactured, services are necessary to deliver it. Therefore, this kind of a interdependent economy what we have should be used as a complement. You should not break them differently and see, and okay, this year this is a growth, this, no. The entire GDP depends on all the three, and if all the three grows, then GDP automatically will grow. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ. ನಮ್ಮ ಬಜೆಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಭಾಳ ಮಹತ್ವ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಭಾಳ ಜನ ಏನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಮಿಸ್ನೋಮರ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಒಂದು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಮುಗಿದಿದೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಮುಗಿದಿದೆ, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಇಷ್ಟು ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಾಲ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಬಜೆಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಶ್ರಿಂಕ್, ಬಜೆಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ವಿಲ್ ಶ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಅಂತಿತ್ತು. ನೋ, almost 19,000 crores I have increased in my budget size, which is unexpected even by experts. That is number one. The second misnomer was that there will be election year, freebies ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಫ್ರೀಬೀಸ್ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಭಾಳ ಇಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಜನಪ್ರಿಯ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಎಸ್, ಐ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೈ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಟಾಯ್ಲ್ ಇನ್ ಸನ್ ಹೀಟ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸು, ನಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸು, ದೇ ಆರ್ ದ ಮೂವರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶೇಕರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿ. ನಾನು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ರಸ್ತೆ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ಆ ಬಿಸಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಟಾರ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ರಸ್ತೆ ಮುಗೀತದೆ. ಅವ್ನು ಟಾರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ರಸ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಗಾಡಿ ಓಡಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಗಾಡಿ ಓಡೋದ್ರೆ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಓಡಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸನ್ನು ಹಲವಾರು ಬಾರಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಪ್ರೂವಿಂಗ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್. ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈ ಬಜೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಎಕನಾಮಿ ಬೂಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ? ಒಂದು, ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರು. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ more money for roads, for railways, airports, ports. ಒಂದು ಏರ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇದೇ ವರ್ಷ, ಒಟ್ಟು 3 ಏರ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇದೇ ವರ್ಷ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಬಿಜಾಪುರ್, ಹಾಸನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಾಯಚೂರು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ 4. ಆಮೇಲೆ 4 ಫಿಶರೀಸ್ ಪೋರ್ಟನ್ನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಒಂದು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್. 2 ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾರವಾರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ರೋಡ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ದೆನ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್. 2 SIR ಝೋನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ಧಾರವಾಡ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒಂದು ತುಮಕೂರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, where a lot of concessions will be given for any industry who wants to come. Then I have made food park in all the districts for agriculture related. Then I have put in Chennai-Bengaluru corridor, Chennai-Mumbai corridor. Chennai-Bengaluru corridor covers Mysore region. Bombay corridor up north. So we are going to have industrial town in Mysore, in Mandya, in Bengaluru, in Hassan we already got. So we will have an industrial town. Already Tumkur has. Now we will have in Chitradurga, Davangere, Haveri, Dharwad, Belgaum. And we'll have a industrial zone separately in Gulbarga, Bijapur and Yadgir pharmaceutical. Bijapur and Gulbarga will have textile parks, mega textile parks. Therefore, and food processing, again impetus. Therefore, it's a huge foundation for a very strong economic growth. And I have taken care of the social sector also. First time a sectorial planning has been done for education, health, women, malnutrition, employment. Around 100 talukas which are well below the state average, I am trying to bring them up. Because equitable growth only can build a better economy. Non-equitable growth will certainly doesn't really help the economy. Bangalore, we are giving special impetus. We have already cleared PRR road, it's under tender. And we have come out with a very friendly economic packages for with Government of India for all the ring roads of all the cities. Now there is STRR, satellite town ring roads, which covers from almost beyond Dabaspet up to Chennai and up to Mysore road. It's a very big thing. Then we are going to expand metro. Suburban, we already tendered. So, I don't want to elaborate more, but I want to give you that kind of a confidence that this government is going with some fundamentals and some vision, and it is the strong foundation for our future economic growth, where you will be there, part of it, participating, contributing, and that's exactly I want. I want to assure this House that this government is a people's government. This government is for the trade, commerce, agriculture to grow. This is for social equality. And with multi-commitments what we have, and multi-challenges what we have to do a very fine balancing. It was really a fine balancing. When I started it, I had my own butterflies in my stomach. How can I have a shrinked budget? And I have reduced the traditional loans. This year I have reduced. The current year I have reduced. What was my, which I was allowed to, but I have taken less loan. Next year also we are taking less loan. That means efficient administration. So my officer used to ask me, sir, where is a headroom, sir, for taxes? I said, I don't need a headroom. I have got a very big hall. So I'll spread the network, and that is good enough. Yeah. And Karnataka, as our president has said, is number 2 in compliance after Maharashtra. We are a contributing state. And a lot of GST issues are there. I am aware of it. I am on GST, and I am the chairman of a group of ministers for future taxation of GST. So that's a very important committee that will decide the future of GST. So that responsibility is also on me. However, with all your blessings, we are going to bring out a very good GST policy where all the traders, all their issues will be met very reasonably and considerably. As far as Karnataka is concerned, we are all blessed. We have got a very strong natural resources, human resources. 10 agroclimatic zones are here, very few states have. So harnessing natural resources, human resources, and sustainable growth. For the first time, I have brought in ecological budgeting. We have quantified what is the ecological deficit, and we are going to make it up. For the first time in the country, any state has got ecological budgeting. So very, very responsible. And my budget is very, very sensitive also. Doctor is here. We are treating all the elderly, complete eye checkup, surgery, and specs. Then we are taking care of born deafness, what do you call cochlea? Cochlea implantation. ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ then dialysis cycles we have increased, we have doubled, and cancer, what do you call, no, what do you for that, chemotherapy, 12 regional centers we are doing. We are taking care of transgenders. A woman who is attacked by acid, from 3,000 to 10,000 we are increasing. We have increased Anganwadis, Asha Karyakartas, Grama Sevakas, Paura Karmikas. So, we have to take care of these people because these are the people who take care of us. ಅದರಿಂದ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ 2025, if but for COVID, we will be a very strong, vibrant state with all this infrastructure completed. The Karnataka will be the number 1 state if we go on at this level, and then it can contribute to the nation. Therefore, I feel very strongly that ನವ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ ನವ ಭಾರತ 2025ಕ್ಕೆ ಅಚೀವ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
People-centric approach towards building Nava Karnataka, Namma Karunadu, and loads of promises to be with the trading community. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, with a very big round of applause, let us all thank Honorable Chief Minister for all those promising words and hearty wishes. ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ವಂದನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಯನ್ನು ಇದೀಗ ಈ ಗೌರವಾರ್ಪಣೆಯ ಮುಖೇನ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮೇ ವಿ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ FKCCI President Dr. I.S. Prasad to present this shawl to Honorable Chief Minister. Shawl presented by Dr. Prasad. Memento to be presented by Dr. Prasad and also past President of FKCCI, Shri Venkatesh. Kala Samarpane. I request Shri D.V. Gopal Reddy, ex-Vice President, and also Shri Ramchandra Lahoti, Vice President of FKCCI, to Shri Ramesh Chandra, Vice President of FKCCI, to present this dry fruit ball to Honorable Chief Minister. And also a big garland will now be presented by the chairman of different committees of FKCCI. We request all the chairpersons to come over to the dais for this honoring session. ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಗೌರವವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾನನೀಯ ಸಚಿವರುಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಭಾರತಿ ಬಸವರಾಜ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೆ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರು ಸಹ FKCCI ಅವರ ಗೌರವಾರ್ಪಣೆಯನ್ನು ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೋರಿಕೆ.
Back side.
Different trading associations will now be honoring Honorable Chief Minister, but before that, ಮಾನನೀಯ ಸಚಿವರುಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಭಾರತಿ ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೆ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ FKCCI ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಗೌರವಾರ್ಪಣೆ ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಇದನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಈ ಸಂಜೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ